we're back with Piano Method Level 2A, page 28. So we are skipping a few pages, but it's really to work out the C scale, right? Some previous pages worked on playing a C major scale, and this piece is using that C scale all over the place. So that's what they're talking about here, the C scale, playing the scales and scale patterns within the melody. You have some new notes for the left hand, some low, low, low notes. But we're going to do right hand first. Just to work this out, and you should know this tune pretty well. Sometimes it's a little bit different, just some extra notes, like the beginning C, B, A, and then two notes together. But otherwise, not too hard. I think you'll know the rhythms. So yeah, when you're seeing these crossovers, right, when you're playing the scale, we've talked about working through the scale. Just your crossover, keep it really simple. Don't do a lot of arm torquing, right? Just let it be in your wrist, right? Right, it's just your thumb will do a lot of pulling, right? But your thumb pretty much catapults you to the next thing, right? As you're headed down, pulling, right? And as you're headed up, that thumb will grab it and push your hand away, right? So your thumb does a lot of the work as you're doing these crossovers. Okay, so let's do just right hand. I think it'll make sense. There are a lot of counting things in here, a lot of holds, but mostly it's all about the scale. Okay, 4 counts, not too fast, about 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Second line. All right, and that's the right hand, and then the left hand, like they were saying, we've got some low notes. That is a C, right? It looks like it has 2 ledger lines, so it doesn't look like the C that's in here, right, the middle C, but the C that hangs below the left hand, it is 2 ledger lines down. You also know that's a G, and that's a 5th. So no matter what that should be, right, it's got to be a 5th away. So as you're playing, it's way down here, so you've got, here's middle C, right, here's the C below. So when you're hanging below the bass line, the bass staff line, you're down here, right? So those low notes, so you're staying down there for a long time, all the way through the second line, and then at the end of the second line, then you go higher, right? You can see that big shift, that G versus that G, right? It's a big shift there. So yeah, and then the left hand does some scale work too, right? Same idea with the thumb. Let the thumb do a lot of that work for you. Okay. We're going to take it, we won't even take the first line because it's all just the same thing. We're going to start right here in the second line. Okay, so that is an F. We are in this low C position, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, tie, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2. Line 1, 2, rest. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4, last line, rest. Rest. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, rest. 4. That is it, and then both hands together from the top. without the motorcycles, hopefully. All right, I think you can see both hands, most of it anyways. Okay, so from the beginning, 1, 2, ready, go. Second line. Fourth line, 1, 2, 3. Last line. All right, that's it for that one. Let me know if you have questions.